What is going on, guys? It's Saintsman. Today we had a nice little tutorial on how to do this video that I made with the G3060, and I also made another one with the AK. And I'm gonna be showing y'all how to, make the Twixtor and the 300 frames per second and all that stuff. Because a couple people have asked me, to make one. So I figured, why not? Show you all how to do it. Although it did take me a while with this screen capture shit, but we got through. And the first two things you're gonna need, obviously, you're gonna need After Effects, and then most probably Sony Vegas, and then you're gonna need this thing called VirtualDub. Now, I'm gonna link this website in the description. You just want to go there, and then you can figure out, go download it. And then you're also gonna need this Lagarith lossless video codec, which goes in that, and then you just want to come here and download this, and it's pretty straightforward. So once you have that, obviously you want to open up After Effects, and let's see if I can find the clip. There we go. You want to get the clip from your Xbox. Now the thing is, watch, if I play the clip, you'll notice it's really slow, and the reason that is because to do this you need to record in theater mode in 0.2 slowness or whatever. As you see, it's really slow, so that's definitely a must, because if you do not, it will come out looking terrible. So once you have your clip in Sony Vegas, you're going to see it says 29.97 frames per second. Now that's because I have a Roxio. If you have an HD PVR, it will be 59.94, I think it is. But that whatever, it'll be 59.9 something. But once you have your clip in here, you just want to import it here. Now, because I started recording a little bit earlier, my clip doesn't actually start until like the 30-second mark. So I'm just gonna drag this forward and then drag this, because it will record, or it will render, and then I think it came in a little bit short too, or ended. Let's see. Yeah, alright, so then we're just going to drag, that's not the right thing, we're just going to drag that, that's close enough, and then once you're done here, this is sort of an important part, I can't even talk. You want to come up here to Add to Render Queue, Jesus Christ. Now obviously, you just copy this down. Yours, if you have HD PVR, will say 59.94, whatever it is up there. Right here, but because, like I said, I have a Roxio, it's 29.97. You want to hit OK after you put all that shit in. Now, right here, you do not want an AVI. You want a JPEG sequence. You want to come up here, click that, and then click OK. And because you're saving as a JPEG, you want to make a folder. Now, I have a desktop folder, Twixtor pics. These are all the other ones I've been doing. And then the one I'm going to be showing y'all is 50 cal. So right here, now, this would be blank for y'all, but I already did this. So, and then you just want to hit save, and then once you're done that, you hit render. I'm not going to actually render it just because I already did it, like I said. So after that, you can pretty much, after it's done rendering, you'll hear the beep, so you'll know when it's done. You can hit new project and do not save, because you do not need it. Now, where the VirtualDub comes in place, you want to download that, and then go to File. Once you open it, open video file. Now you don't want to navigate, obviously, desktop like me, Twixtor, and then here, and then this is the video, which is results. So do not worry about this. You will not have this here. Now you want to just pick any random picture. I picked the first one, and then you want to hit open. Now also in this folder, you might see a couple black pictures. Now you can easily just control and click on them and delete them, but the black doesn't really matter. We're not going to be racist in this commentary. So once you have this in VirtualDub, you want to come up here to video, and you want to go to frame rate and change frame rate to 300 frames per, or just put 300, and then hit OK. And then also you want to go to compression, and then the Lagarith lossless codec that we downloaded before, you want to highlight that and then hit OK. And once that's done, all you need to do is file, save as AVI, and like I said, I just save it in the folder, but you can save it wherever you want, and you just want to hit save. Now I already did this, so I'm not going to save it. But once you hit save, a little box will pop up, and there'll be a bar, and then once it's done, you can tell, and then you can just exit out. Now, you want to go back into After Effects, and go into the folder that has the video. This is the video from the VirtualDub that we just had. You want to drag it in, and as you'll see, it says 300 frames per second. Now, you need that to be there. If that's not there, then obviously you messed up, so you want to go back and retrace your steps, see what you did wrong. And like we did the last one, you just want to highlight, or not highlight it, but just drag it into there. Before you do anything, you want to come up here to composition settings, and mine's at 10. Now I'm gonna change it to, let's just change it to 45 for now. You might need to change that depending on how long your clip is. And also, after you want to do that, you want to right click on your video, come up here to time, enable timer mapping. You definitely need to do this, because once you add the Twixtor, you will not, if you do not do that, then you can't drag the clip to extend it. Now, obviously, you want to have your clip selected and come to Vision Plugins, Twixtor Pro, and now you want to find the spot in it that you want a Twixtor, and we're just going to go about right there. Now, before you do this, before you do anything with the Twixtor, you want to make sure input frame rate says 300. You definitely need that, because if you do not, it will mess up your video and will possibly cause you to get frustrated. Now, also, main BG layer settings, you want to change this down to 60 from 70. And then FG1 settings, you want to also change the motion sensitivity from 70 to 60. And the matte channel, you want to change that to alpha. Now, if y'all want to copy these down, be welcome to pause the video or whatever you want, and go on your way. Now, as you see, this is the spot we're going to Twixtor. So you want to come up to the speed thing. You want to hit this little stopwatch sort of thing, and you're going to keyframe it. And here we're going to put 5. Now 3 or 4 also works. You might want to just mess around with it, and depending on what your computer or whatever your clip might look like, find the best one that suits you. Want to hit enter. Now, as you see, it's not where we left off. So you want to come up here, click this one, and go back. I would say either 5 to 7 frames. I should go 6. And you want to come back over here and change the speed to 100. And now, as you see, it shoot, and then it's slow motion. Now, as you see, it goes off. So that's why we enable timer mapping, and you can just drag this clip, however far you want, and it'll go. Now, to end the Twixtor, we're going to end it, just say right there. Come over here to speed again and put 100 in. Now, like we did with the first one, you're going to come over here to the previous frame, go back about 5 or 6 or 7, and then change this back to 5. So now, as you see, if I go through this, it's fast, then slow motion through the whole reload, and then it's fast again. And of course, you want to just extend this until your clip is properly in place. Now, once you have everything done, you want to find the end of your clip. I'm just going to put that right there, and then you can see 3910. Come back up to composition, go to composition settings. I cannot talk today. And then put 3910 in the duration. And as you see, once I hit OK, it'll make it to where the whole clip is selected. And then from here, you're pretty much done. I mean, if you want to add, Twitch or whatever other effects you have, go for it. I'm not gonna. I really don't do too much stuff in After Effects with this kind of, the Twixtor thing. But after that, you just want to add to render queue. This time, settings are still the same, but this time you do want to render it as an AVI, and wherever you want, and then you just hit render, and then it'll render it, and normally what happens to me is I'll open it in Sony Vegas. I'll just show you. This will be the clip you get from After Effects. There's no sound, and I just see slow motion. I'll just drag this in here or something, and I'll put the intro in front of it. If I'm putting music to it, I'll put the music on it. I'll put the color correction also in here because I have magic bullet looks for this. That's pretty much it. And then you just want to render it in Sony Vegas and then upload it to YouTube. So that's pretty much it for the tutorial. We're going on for 10 minutes, 30 seconds. That's pretty much long enough. So as always, it's first sort of tutorial I've ever done. So leave a like and comment saying how can I improve. I don't know if I'm going to do any more of these, but if y'all want me to, I will be glad. And that's pretty much it. It's your boy Saints Fan. I'm out. Peace.